Hey, what's up guys? It's Jake aka Tag, and today we're back at it again with Bridge Spam Evolved. We end up having a refined variation of Bridge Spam with the double spells for a faster cycle and no Fireball, no Poison. You end up having a very fast cycle with a Barbell and the Snowball. Even after the nerf, they're incredibly strong. You end up having the Inferno Dragon to melt Golems, melt P.E.K.K.A.s, melt any type of tank, even if it's a Lava Hound. You also end up having the Ice Golem, so if your opponent ends up having P.E.K.K.A. plus Electro Wizard, you have to kite the P.E.K.K.A. opposite lane with the Ice Golem at every single point because you don't have Fireball to completely kill the Electro Wizard. So then the Electro Wizard will get on top of the Inferno Dragon if you're trying to play same lane against the P.E.K.K.A. Electro Wizard. So that is going to be the hardest matchup. Hopefully we get to play against those to show you. Let's jump straight into some games and hopefully we can assert some dominance too. If you're looking for a new game to grind on mobile, look no further than Raid Shadow Legends. Introducing the best RPG game on mobile, Raid Shadow Legends. It has an amazing storyline, awesome 3D graphics, giant boss fights, and more than 400 champions for you to collect and customize. It has all the classical RPG and strategy game elements with the added bonus that it's easily accessible on your phone. There's crazy battles and events that will keep you hooked for hours. And the presentation and storylines are comparable to that of AAA console releases, but the game is free to play. The game is growing super fast and expect to see a huge update this month with the highly anticipated Faction Wars mode, which is pure fun for new players. This is the best time to join in on the action. So what are you waiting for? Download Raid today, and if you end up using my special link, which will be down below in the description of the video, you will get 50,000 free silver, and you'll also end up getting a free epic champion as part of the new player program, courtesy of the developer. We're gonna end up dropping a bandit in the back, and we get cordially greeted by a golem, just plopped in the back. This guy is such a savage. And we're gonna have to rush opposite lane with the Ram Rider because we can't really drop our Lumberjack, and obviously we can't go and cycle our Magic Archer. We see archers though, so he's got archers, we got the Magic Archer. Let's see what's popping, let's see what happens here. Unfortunately, our Inferno Dragon is so far out of cycle, but we are gonna be plopping him down right here, right now. We actually want to end up going for the Ice Golem, so the bats target onto that, and nothing too important for us. So I actually want to end up going for a Barbell here and then Giant Snowball, so then we end up killing those bats so our Inferno Dragon stays alive. The Inferno Dragon dies, I think we lose the game, so yeah, this could be bad. I need to go in for, no, the bandit's not necessary. It's very cool. So I wasn't able to identify the HP spectrum of the Inferno Dragon, but it was pretty low, so I didn't actually have to do anything. Very cool for us. Unfortunately, we had the worst possible card order when he plopped down the Golem, and I was just a little bit scared having the Inferno Dragon last possible card. But as you guys saw, we were able to bait out his other answers to our Ram Rider, and we caught him in a pretty bad spot. We ended up getting the tower down really low, and now I'm going to end up going for the Inferno Dragon back here. We will actually almost end up taking out that tower. Like a true Golem player, he does not defend. This man is a savage. So he might end up having lightning, so I really don't want to end up going and testing our luck here. I just want to end up protecting that Inferno Dragon for as long as possible. Notice how we were able to pull back that Mega Minion with the Barbell as well, and we were able to kill the archers. Very cool. Great start. Inferno Dragon will end up dying here, but as long as we have Magic Archer, we should be okay. And another thing I want to do is I actually want to end up going for the Ram Rider, so we pull everything back, and we also have an offensive presence, and we stick everything. They can't move. They're stuck in the sticky glue, guys. Super glued to the map. I end up going for a bandit and a lumberjack, just making sure that we protect that Magic Archer. And, you know, if he ends up going for a golem, he is screwed. He can't go for the golem. You don't have the luxury of going for the golem now, sir. And, man, we are doing so much damage. I love this deck. It is such a fast cycle with the two small spells, not even having a big spell. It's interesting because you usually don't see decks like this. They always end up having Fireball, but I think it just works a little bit better without it. I end up going for another Ram Rider here. Maybe I end up going in for a Magic Archer. And honestly, guys, I feel like I would have been able to cycle as quick as I wanted to, and I might not have been able to get back to the Inferno Dragon. With the really bad card cycle that I had originally, I think I would have lost the game to this guy simply because he started Golem at the start, and I cycled two small spells, was able to get back to the Inferno Dragon, and I saved our butt. So that was really cool. I think that the deck formulation is a little bit better than, and more lenient than traditional Bridge Spam, because you're just not able to get away with bad card cycles when they go Golem in the back and you don't have your answers. We might even 3-crown him, man. Holy crap. One more second and the game would have been ours. We would have asserted dominance to the highest degree. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Pleasure playing against you. Hopefully you stop dropping golems in the back as the first play, because it's not a good play. Alright, so here we go. We got a game against Sebastian. We're going to go kick off the game with a Barbell. He's going to have Dark Prince. So when we see Dark Prince, this could be Graveyard, it could be Golem. There are an infinite amount of possibilities that this guy could be running. Dark Prince is just one of the best cards in the game currently. Bandit will be able to nullify that charge, and we end up seeing Electro Wizard. We don't like seeing that because we don't have a great way of killing that, unfortunately. Ice Golem will end up dying as well. Just gonna lumberjack in the back and hopefully, yep, he's gonna spam me really hard. This guy is really adventurous with this bridge spam, man. If we're able to deny everything with this Bandit, we're gonna be fine then. Yep, Bandit should be able to soak up a lot of damage from that and actually demand a response from our opponent. Yes, get a zap from him. So this is looking like it will probably be an Electro Wizard P.E.K.K.A deck. Looks like it has all the components of it. Has Battle Ram, it ends up having Dark Prince instead of the Royal Ghost. So that's the only change here. Old school P.E.K.K.A, and he's going to P.E.K.K.A here. But we still get one hit, so I'm okay with that. I think the Electro might be out of cycle. But in any event, I really don't want to demand a huge presence with this Inferno Dragon. Like, he's going to Electro, I can't deal with that. So the way that I have to accommodate that is play like this. I have to use the Ice Golem to kite. I have to deal with the Bandit individually. And then we should be okay. So that Lumberjack was pivotal in defending this, and I should be able to snowball and deny all damage. Okay, good stuff. So you have to rely on the Ice Golem. And the reason being is you don't have a big spell in this matchup. So if I try to end up going in and going in for the Inferno Dragon, he just Electros and I don't have Fireball, so I can't kill it. Very, very bad for us then. So what I'm going to consistently do is just save our Ice Golem to kite to P.E.K.K.A. You're going to see that every single time, guys. So I'm going to end up going for the Bar Barrel here. Going to save the Ice Golem again. Very important. It's going to poison, so that's good for us. That means that I can just go Lumberjack here. And then I actually want to end up going for a Ram Rider because the Lumberjack dies and then it rages up the Ram Rider. So this should get a hit. Definitely want to snowball here as well. So we end up killing the majority of the minions. Get an extra hit as well. Very cool. Bandit should hug it out here and we go for a Bar Barrel, so then we end up killing that. Still not going for the Ice Golem because it doesn't do any damage. Should be able to stop everything from getting any hits. Oh, let's go. Really want that to die. Really want that Lumberjack to die. If it dies, it goes in for a P.E.K.K.A. We're able to snipe it and get tower damage with this Magic Archer. This could not have been a better start for us, guys. Go for another Snowball. And I'm just going to defend. We should be fine with just a simple Bar Barrel here. So this is how you want to play this matchup. You want to go same lane. Use the Magic Archer. And convert defense into offense. Pretty seamlessly. Go for another Magic Archer placement. Get that chip damage. Notice how I don't even need the Fireball. I just use my Magic Archer and we're fine. That should line up and that should be GG. Well played and peace out, Girl Scout. If you have your Magic Archer's placements down pat, you should win almost any bridge spam matchup. And as you guys can see, it doesn't really matter that he has poison. We just use our small spells and Magic Archer to capture the W. So we're going to end up going for Ice Golem in the back. We're going to see what's up, see what's popping. This guy's cycling absolutely nothing. Then he goes in for the Bar Barrel. So we have to end up going for a Bandit to counteract that. Otherwise, that gets 2 hits on our tower. We're not feeling very comfortable about that. We don't take damage like that, man. So we actually want to go for a Ram Rider opposite lane here. Bandit's going to be able to nullify that Dark Prince's shield and do a lot of damage to it. Very cool. Hunter, Dark Prince. This might be a Sparky deck. It could also be 3M. So we want to end up going for the Bar Barrel here. So then the Dark Prince hits that, not our tower. Ice Golem even explodes on the tower, so that's great for us. Can maybe get away with a... Okay. Not what I was hoping for. I was thinking that it might not be this, but it's the Sparky deck, man. So definitely we need to go for the Ice Golem here to make sure that the Hunter doesn't wreck us. Hunter's still going to end up decapitating that Lumberjack if it gets 1 hit, which it doesn't, fortunately for us. But this is one of the harder matchups for sure. Lumberjack is going to get 3 or 4 hits. Oh my gosh, Lumberjack is going to town on that tower. And we know he's got Sparky, so I don't feel exceedingly comfortable here because I don't have a way of resetting it. I want to go opposite lane with the Ram Rider because I thought he might go for Sparky in the back on the weaker tower and also the tower that he wants to push on. So, makes sense. Very good for us, actually. And we're going to go for a Lumberjack counter here. Maybe he gets a Lumberjack here. Oh, he doesn't. Does he not have Lumberjack in this deck? I kind of forgot if he did. Sometimes they have Lumberjack. Sometimes they don't. Just going to go for a Bar Barrel here, right on top of the Sparky. And I think I'm actually going to have to go in for an Ice Golem immediately after. I don't think he has Lumberjack. I think they take out Dark Prince and put a Lumberjack in this deck, actually. I was hoping they do Lumberjack on top of the Magic Archer to kill a little bit quicker. He did not, though. What are we going to do? He might actually not fall for our trap card again. Okay, he did. He ended up going in for another Goblin Giant. We know he's got Lightning here as well. Lightning's going to be an issue. It's going to be a pretty big issue. So I need to make sure that his elixir is as low as possible. So the way that I'm going to do that is I'm going to keep spamming here. Go for the Inferno Dragon as soon as possible. He doesn't end up having an answer to this. Not yet, at least. I'm going to try to go Bar Barrel so we clip the Spear Goblins too. Then I go Ice Golem immediately after. Magic Archer's on top of the tower. Great stuff. Let's go. So I'm going to wait for that to lock. Then immediately going for a Lumberjack plus Ram Rider push. And the band is still doing so much damage on the left. Could even take the tower here with this Magic Archer. So let's do that. Should be game now. I think we're going to take both towers. 20 seconds remaining. There's no way that he should be able to combat us. It's hard to take double towers with this deck, but if you have your Magic Archer points on point, you should be able to win almost anything. Ram Rider coming through, and it looks like we may even get the 3 crown. Let's go. Give it to Daddy. We take the W. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Kind of a difficult matchup since he does have Lightning, but we do win. Alright, we're going to end up going for the Ice Golem in the back. We're going to go Psycho Snowball. We see Inferno Dragon, so maybe it's going to be a mirror matchup. Who knows, boys? Anyway, we want to end up going for a Inferno Dragon, same lane as his, since we have the Ice Golem Escort. Maybe we are able to win this interaction. He's going to actually go for a Golem here, opposite lane. Let's go. So what I love doing is when we see the Inferno Dragon, we know that ours will win since we have the Ice Golem supporting that, so his Inferno Dragon got slowed down a little bit. And when the Inferno Dragon ramps up quicker, it's a huge, huge advantage for me. As you guys saw, our Inferno Dragon won that fight quite convincingly. So what I want to do here is just try to defend this the best of my ability. So what we want to do is go for Ice Golem, Kite, and all the bats. I go for extremely high Ice Golem for that reason. I went as high as possible because I need to be able to pull the bats. Otherwise, if bats went towards my tower, I don't have anything. I would have to snowball. That'd be absolutely tragic. So as you guys can see, we got the best possible outcome there. If you do not go for that high, then you go here. Bats go towards your tower, they get on top of your Lumberjack, and you lose the game. So really need to take that into consideration when you're playing this matchup. So I actually want to end up going for a Bar Barrel here, and then go in for an Ice Golem immediately after, make sure that that Prince does not hit our tower. And I could have even went for a Ram Rider opposite to apply aggression. That was another possibility, but I'd rather just go for an Ice Golem. Conserve Elixir here. So, it's going to end up having Lightning most likely with this. No. Oh no. He's going to end up having Electro Wizard. That's really bad for us to see. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. When you see the Electro Wizard, you don't have a great way of killing it. So that's going to be hard to deal with when you play Golem deck with that. So, it's just going to go in. So we need to rush opposite, to be honest here, a little bit. We're not going to commit too heavily to this, but this is going to be a formidable push that he has to deal with, right? And we're trying to kill these bats, so then the Golem is going to be the primary target here. And as you guys see, we're about to lose this tower because he has Electro Wizard. Electro Dragon would cost too much right now, and he wouldn't be able to afford it. Unfortunately, we do lose the tower. There's really no way of defending it. So we're going to end up having to go in for a Ram Rider here, and we actually want to end up going for a Lumberjack. We're going to try to do a tower trade. That's going to be our best bet. If I go for a Snowball, we could potentially just kill that and get that Lumberjack on top, and that should be GG, potentially. Awesome. Good stuff, guys. So I can't believe we ended up playing an Electro Wizard deck. Like, Electro Wizard Golem is not the thing that you want to see because P.E.K.K.A, you can always kite it opposite lane with an Ice Golem. But the Golem is definitely going to be a little bit of an issue. And as you guys saw, we were having to forfeit a tower that we didn't want to, and we were still able to walk away with the W. GG, well played, and peace out. And I'm super lucky to win that one.